I'm sitting here with Jens from Esports Denmark. Hi Jens. Now you've been able to send 2 teams here to WCG compared to a lot of other countries who weren't able to buy a license to come here. How did you manage that?
We have a good cooperation with our sponsors this year and a lot of opportunities, and we have some great teams, and also there's a lot of media attention in Denmark at the moment, and that's the reason why we really want to have as much attention as possible, and sending 2 teams, that seemed like the most obvious decision.
Okay. Now I have to ask this because MTW didn't qualify at the WCG Denmark, and only after you were able to buy a second license. So did you do it because you thought it would be best because you want MTW to join, or was it really you wanted 2 teams?
It's MTW is a really great team. Everybody knows that, and we have been thinking about it for the whole time. And when they did really well in Berlin at the Samsung European Championship, that was a very easy decision. They seem so warm and ready, and of course, then we just got to do it. And right now, we're seeing that that looks like a pretty good decision there in the semi-final. So that's great.
Indeed. Now, unfortunately, your other team, Prune Handlers, aren't doing so great. They came bottom of their group. What happened?
I have no idea, but I think that being in a great tournament like the World Cyber Games, a lot of things is at stake, and these guys are young and haven't tried it. And when you're sitting there, you're just maybe thinking too much where you are, what's at stake. And I think that's what happened in the first match against Macedonia, I believe it was. And then when you're down in a match that you obviously should have won, you have every odds against you. We did really great in the next match, and unfortunately we lost to Spain. I think the guys are also very disappointed, so I really don't think I have much more to add than that.
Now, I have to say this. Denmark has been doing great over the last year in esports. You're getting your own shows on TV, you're getting great coverage, especially with Esports Denmark. What does Denmark have more than other countries like Germany, France, or even the States that, compared to those countries?
I don't know, but we are doing things a little bit different, and have been doing that for a couple of years. We're building a federation, and we are concentrating everything around a national team. A lot of the other teams attending the World Cyber Games are attending with their club team name, and we're attending as Denmark. And I think that's a huge difference. We talk a lot with the managers of the teams, and everybody agrees it, and everybody can see the potential and the honor of playing for a national team. And once you do that, then the media is more attracted, because then it's not MTW playing, it's Denmark playing. And of course you have a huge Danish population that is cheering for that as well.
But wouldn't that create problems with sponsors? Like you've seen, you had the ex-French organization, can I say, whine at you for not being able to send a team with their sponsor shirts. Can that be a problem for those teams to be represented as Denmark and not as a team with sponsors?
No, I don't think so. And the teams are more than welcome to finance it, but as it is right now, we are financing it, and of course we're going to promote our own sponsors, and everybody understands that. And if players and teams can't accept that, then they're just not going to play for Denmark. That's how it is, and everybody knows that, and everybody supports that idea and that vision that we're working with, and that's great. And last year in China was the first time we really tried it, and it took a little bit of adaptation, but this year everybody understands it and everybody is proud, and that makes me very happy to see that what we're doing is the right thing.
Okay. But are you sending the team as Denmark just for WCG, or are you trying to send them to as many events possible as Team Denmark?
I mean, all the time in Denmark we try and focus on which tournaments are being played, and has the interest for us, and we're gonna attend those events. So the players that are on the national team right now, they're here until the next draft next year. So we still have 2 teams that are up, but currently there are not that many international events with nations playing, and some events have different that you cannot play with an entire team consisting of the same players. So that, of course, leaves some challenges, and we're going to try and adapt to that. So in the future, I think we're going to see an alpha team and a beta team in Denmark. So we're going to keep on having 2 teams in the future as well.